Good morning, kids. I hope you're having a great day thus far. We're going to continue where we left off yesterday. So, Adam and Eve have been created, and God has placed them in the garden that He created for them. So, we all make wrong choices sometimes, and none of us obey all the time. That goes for me too. Sometimes my wife tells me to do something and I don't listen. You guys listen all the time? Careful, your parents are around, they know. So we all have sin in our lives. And today we're going to talk about where sin began. So we're in Genesis 3 and it says, God gave the first two people, Adam and Eve, a beautiful garden to call home. He gave them everything they needed. And he gave them one command. One command is like one rule. God said, you can eat from any of the trees in the garden except for one. The garden had a tree in it called the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And God warned Adam, if you eat from this tree, you will surely die. Now the serpent it's like a snake. We don't exactly know if it was a snake, but we're going to call it a snake. Was the cunning as all animals. One day the serpent said to Eve, did God really say you can't eat from any tree in the garden? Eve answered, we can eat the fruit from the trees in the garden, but God told us not to eat from the tree in the middle of the garden. He said if we eat the fruit or touch it, we will die. No, no, no. You will not die, the serpent lied to them. The serpent told Eve that she and Adam would be like God if they took the fruit and ate it. They would know good and evil. Eve looked at the fruit and it looked delicious, and she wanted to be wise. So she took some of the fruit and ate it. And Eve also gave some of the fruit to Adam, who was with her, and he ate it too. You see, Adam was standing right there when this all happened. Then their eyes were open, and they saw that they were without clothes, and they were ashamed. So Adam sewed some fig leaves together and made coverings for themselves. That evening, Adam and Eve heard God walking in the garden. They hid among the trees, and God called out to Adam, where are you? Adam said, I was afraid because I didn't have any clothes on, so I hid. God asked Adam, who told you didn't have any clothes on? Did you eat from the tree that I commanded you not to eat from? See, God already knew that he had. He just wanted him to admit it. But Adam didn't take responsibility for his actions. He blamed Eve. She gave me the fruit from the tree and I ate it. And then Eve didn't take responsibility either. She blamed the serpent. He tricked me. God said that bad things would happen. Life would be hard and painful because of the sin they had committed. And everything changed after that. You see, it's easy for us to say, I can't believe they would do that. But, it's like an apple. I would not be tempted to eat the apple. But if my wife's like, Robert, do not eat this candy bar. I may not even wanted the candy bar up until then, but as soon as she said don't eat it, all of a sudden I'm really craving the candy bar. And now that happens today. How many of you, when your parents say don't jump on the bed, now you really want to jump on the bed? Or you can't play with this toy, now you really want to play with it? And that's all because of sin. And we all do it. We all sin. And sin is anything we do, say, or think that doesn't glorify God, that God doesn't like. And we all do it. And there's a lot of things that happen because of Adam and Eve's sin. And we're going to talk about some of those things tomorrow. Okay? But today, I want to know what your favorite snack is. For me, right now, it's goldfish or the white cheddar popcorn. Those are both really good for me right now. I like them. So, what's yours? All right? Have a great day, guys. See you tomorrow.